So the commander situation this week is pretty crazy. I kind of been out of town for a little bit, so hold on, wait just a second. So there's been a possible uproar in the commander community, but I've been out of town. I worked, or I was working or traveling for 33% of my time in the last 2 weeks. So I was kind of missing a lot of what was going on. Like I had this group chat with some friends with get a magic chat. They were kind of cluing me in on some stuff, but I was like, what the heck is going on? But like I couldn't like focus on it. But today, like, what is happening? Things have just gone, just I don't know, colossal. Is that a dread moss? So basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, first off, a couple weeks ago, they announced the bans of 4 cards that are very arguably good or bad. I don't know. I thought some of them were dumb and some of them were fine. Like Nadu, Dockside, sure. On the other hand, Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus, what are we gonna do with these cards? Are people who have these cards, you literally can't like play them in events anymore. You just can't, and that kind of sucks for everybody. But you can only play Jeweled Lotus in a certain format, and now it's banned because fast mana bad. I don't know. I'm not in charge, but apparently nobody else is in charge either, except for Papa Hasbro. What on earth is going on? Apparently, people from the rules committee were getting death threats. Who in their right mind is giving a death threat to people for a frickin' game, guys? Come on. How stupid are you? I'm just gonna be honest. Why are you getting upset? Like, sending death threats to people for something that's menial. It doesn't make sense to me. This whole situation is crazy. So they quit. So the rules committee quit. Well, Josh Lee Kwai was first, and he's like, I don't like this. They're not listening to basically anything we're saying. And then they went ahead with some bans that they didn't talk to anybody about. I don't really know the whole thing. This is what I'm piecing together. They banned these things, and then so he quit, and then there were so many threats for some reason. I'm like, what the hell? So they all just quit, and they're like, we're just gonna give this back to Hasbro because, I don't know, they do all the bans anyway. Nobody's gonna have the reins on the Commander format except for Wizards, who's printing the cards, and now they're gonna split the Commander ban list maybe into different sections that they're gonna go over today. So we're gonna have to wait to see what the heck happens with that. I don't know. This is really weird, but it's Commander. If you want to play with a banned card and your group is fine with it, who cares? This isn't like standard or modern where you're playing in tournaments to actually be able to play this stuff. This is casual. Who gives a crap? If your playgroup's like, sure, go ahead and play whatever it is, then go right ahead. I don't know why there's such a big deal. This is all casual. If it's casual and your playgroup doesn't care, play the damn cards. It's that easy. Why are we getting so upset about this? I guess it's too late now, and the whole community is just gonna suffer, I think, from this. Commander's Quarters seems to think so. A lot of other people seem to think so. But yeah, we will see. We'll see how they're gonna split the rating. Instead of rule 0, it's going to be this certain like 1 through 5 or something system, and it's going to be like, oh, if you have these cards then it's a 1, and if you have these cards it's a 2, etc. I don't know how that's going to go now. It was hard enough figuring out what deck levels people had, and now it's going to be really confusing again. Anywho, at the end of the day, Commander is just going to get driven so hard into the ground that nobody's going to be able to play it, and then we're going to have to make a new format. So there's that. Format's going to crash and burn, and there's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, this whole situation has been crazy, and hopefully it gets better. I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. I'll catch you guys next week for your weekly dose of magic.